Hey you guys, it's me Gemstone from tarotforhealing.com. I hope you guys are doing really well. This is your monthly reading. This is for November and for Sagittarius. And I have to say I am sorry if this video is looking a bit dark or if it changes like from dark to light and stuff. It probably will do that throughout the course of this video. So I am doing the playing cards this month. So your first playing card is the Two of Spades with the Seven of Hearts, Three of Spades, Six of Spades. So I kind of do see some challenges showing up in this reading. Now what I do see is it sort of starts off where you don't know what to do about something. You're confused about something. You're confused about either a choice that needs to be made. Something is not clear. And it either could be not clear because your emotions are involved and your emotions are just taking you in two different directions. Or it could be unclear because of the fact that you are not seeing the full picture of what this situation really is about. And so that's what's kind of causing you confusion. But it's sort of like, with both of them cards, the Two of Spades and the Seven of Hearts, is like there's a whole bunch of confusion going on or different options and you just don't know what to choose. But then what I kind of see with the Three of Spades and the Six of Spades is that you are dealing with some kind of loss or heartbreak or disappointment or betrayal in some aspect of your life. I feel like it's connected with finances for some reason because of the fact that the Three of Scrolls is showing up there, which would be the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords and the Three of Spades are kind of like a similar card in the way I read them. So it's sort of feeling like there has been some kind of disappointment, or you're going to feel let down, or you've already been let down because we're already in November now. So but then with the six, it's kind of saying that you are either trying to make peace with that situation or you're just trying to move away from a situation that hasn't worked out for you. So if this has been a betrayal with somebody else, it's like you're now distancing yourself from that person. It's like now you've seen that person in their true light. So you're finding that it's best for you to retreat away or to not be around them. So getting into your tarot readings, I'm going to be using the Chrysalis tarot cards. And you have the Three of Scrolls for your finances and the King of Scrolls. So this will be the King of Swords. And so what this is kind of telling me is that I think that you may have done some dealings with somebody that may have either tried to trick you or outsmart you in some kind of situation. Maybe this person had the upper hand in some kind of way because maybe they had knowledge that you didn't have. But I kind of think that there was somebody that was being either deceptive or trying to pull the wool over your eyes, and maybe they succeeded in doing so. Or it could have been a case of maybe you was lacking in information connected with your pain, because you might have been lacking in information about a certain situation and you put your trust in somebody else and that person did the wrong thing. But I kind of get this impression that this person could have been either somebody that tried to scam you or just tried to trick you. um and again, because this is your work, it could be maybe they've done this in terms of a position that maybe you're trying to go for, or maybe this person has done this in terms of actually, taking money from you. But I think that you've dealt with somebody that is either dishonest or some kind of backstabber, or maybe you thought that this person was a better person than what they were, and then come to find out that they're not really, or that they had some kind of other agenda or something like that. So that's kind of what I see when it comes to work and finances. So if you haven't gone through that already, sort of be careful of that kind of thing. If you already have, then I'm sorry about that experience. But yeah. Moving on, for those of you that are in relationships, you have the Two of Mirrors with the Eight of Stones. And what I see here is if you're in a relationship, things might be going actually pretty good. The Two of Mirrors can represent, again, a relationship, partnership, really being in love and all that kind of good stuff. It could represent romance as well. And then the Eight of Stones could be saying that maybe you guys have really worked on trying to get this relationship on track, and it's just and it's just going really well because you're both like making the effort, you're investing in this relationship. For some of you guys, this could be even a love that's been rekindled, or a love that feels like it's been revived in the month of November. So that's a really good feeling. And I kind of see, like, when I look at this, almost looks like Stonehenge, but then when I kind of first looked at it, it reminded me of a house. So I feel like it's saying that there's like a happy home environment as well. Or maybe the two of you are moving in together, like you've decided to make a life together, and then it's like you see the pot, it almost is, it's like they're cooking. um so that's kind of what I feel. I feel like this is like a relationship that is really getting its legs almost. Like you're developing, it's gaining more strength between the two of you and that kind of thing. And that it's just a really beautiful reading those two cards together. Um for those of you that are not in relationships, you have the Seven of Stones with the Knight of Stones, who's the illusionist. To me, when I look at both of these cards, they speak to me of the heart chakra because they're both very green cards. So it's about the heart chakra. And I think even for those of you that are in relationships, your heart chakra is probably beaming as well with all this love that you're getting from your partner. But then I feel like for those of you that are single, you might be, to me, she kind of looks a bit alone, this person in this card. Like they're waiting on something, hoping for something. And then with the illusionist, it's like you're trying to make a situation come about. You're trying to even make a love situation come about. Or you might be just putting out vibes, like doing affirmations and all that kind of stuff to see if the right person can come along or come into your life. And then to me, it's like he has that dove that's there, and the dove represents hope. And so it's trying to say that if you do put that kind of loving vibe out there, let your heart chakra really beam, I think that love can definitely come to you if you are single also. And I think that for some of you guys, you're just really hoping for somebody to come into your life. I kind of think that some of you guys might be feeling a bit lonely. But even though you might be feeling lonely, I still feel that you are being very loving as well. And that's probably why your heart chakra is like opening up right now, because you're just really ready for a relationship. And your spiritual cards are the Eight of Mirrors with the Three of Mirrors. And what these cards are telling me is that you are, I think that you're moving away from scenarios that aren't going to be the right scenarios for you. But then at the same time, it can be moving you into a new group of friends or new sets of people that you are around. I think the person that you're walking away from is connected with this person that was messing up with your finances or doing something with your finances that wasn't right. And I think that maybe this person was somebody that you looked at like a friend. And you might be distancing yourself from them, or decide I'm not going to be friends with that person anymore. And that might be quite a painful experience, because again, this might be somebody you trusted, somebody that you really liked or had feelings for maybe. And so it's sort of to have this kind of thrown back in your face kind of makes you feel like, you know what, I have to leave the situation behind. So but I think that spiritually is telling you that this is what you need on a physical, spiritual level. This is what you need for yourself. And sometimes as well, these cards showing up as your spiritual cards can be telling you that there was a lesson for you to learn out of this situation. And with that lesson, you know, once we've learned it, we don't need to have that person in our life anymore to continue on either hurting us or using us or taking advantage. It's like once we know, okay, this is what we're dealing with, it's time for us to move on. So being that both of these cards are connected with emotions, they're both the mirror cards. So it could be saying to you that emotionally you have to kind of leave a situation behind. So yes, peace and many blessings to you, Sagittarius. I'll see you. Bye.